Okay, hi. All right, I'm Chris Cheney. I'm an artist based in Melbourne, Australia, and I am going through the Milan Art Institute Mastery Program. And this is week 7. Um, so Ellie did give us some warning that this week was going to be very difficult. Um, I'm recording this on my iPad now. I was using a different camera, and hopefully this is going to be a better video. I finally looked back at the old videos and realized that they were really crap. I won't be any more entertaining, but hopefully this is a better quality video. So anyway, so this is week 7, and it's all about cityscapes. We did cityscapes and we did groups of people. So I think it's really about complicated compositions with lots of elements and not being able to be, not being intimidated by that. So we learned 1, 2, and 3 point perspective and how to identify those. And so we started off drawing a city in pencil just to ensure that we can get the perspective lines correct. And if you can do the perspective lines correctly, then you don't necessarily need all the details in for it to look like a city and for it to look okay. Then we did one in charcoal. And this was actually, I quite enjoyed this. I got into this. It took, both of these I would say took longer than they really should have. I did set a timer, but it still went way over. And then we painted a cityscape, which is still wet, so I don't necessarily want to touch it, but this is mine. It's quite tall. I think I picked a pretty difficult image because you've got what's in the foreground is actually sort of lens flare or reflection of the lights, and so it's actually out of focus, and what's in focus is this. So you had to pick what you wanted to be in focus, and you worked fat over lean again, and then pulled out the highlights and all that. So I'm not sure this painting worked, but I spent a lot of time on it. I went way over time, and I'm pretty sick of it, so I'm just gonna call it done. And then the other thing we did was a group of people in charcoal, and understanding how the people are, even though they're not, full of architectural lines, the people are still in perspective as well. And this is a really complicated composition to do, and just to be able to identify that when you're doing groups of people or small people, it's just about recognizing the light and the dark, the pattern of light and dark, which helps us to be able to see it as people, and you're not necessarily drawing the individual people. So she said that this is going to be the hardest week, and I definitely took a little bit longer to get through this week than I wanted to. One of the things that came up on the forum is that someone is going through the first part of this program, and they said that they are not having fun at all, and that everyone else is posting like, oh, this is so great, I'm so proud of myself, I did this, and love this. And they were like, you guys, this is not fun. Is anyone else, is everyone having fun? Am I the only one not having fun? And I'm not having fun. A lot of other people said that they were not having fun. And that's the thing, especially about this first part, is it's not necessarily fun. It's hard. It is hard work, and you have to just be committed to it. But if you can get through this period where it's just a lot of concentrating and a lot of skill building, then you can make it through the rest of the program. I think for me, because I already have skills, this part of the program is it's a little bit harder kind of emotionally, because I think if you didn't have any skills, then each assignment you would be so proud of yourself that your skills are going way up. But for someone who already has skills, then I have to come back to, especially with the oil painting, not knowing what I'm doing, not being very good at it, and sort of starting from scratch. And I just more have this sense of oh my God, this is so hard. I'm never going to get this. This is, I don't know. I'm not really patting myself on the back getting through this, but I'm excited to move on to next week, which will be week 8, and be done with this week 7. So yep, if you want to see more of my journey and see where this goes, follow me on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you find me. All right, thanks. Bye.